talks. The title for the talk today is Born Two Times. You said, born two times? What's that? Well, what's your birthday? When is your birthday? I know my birthday, but anyway, when's your birthday? So on a specific day, at a specific time on that day, you were born physically. But the Bible tells us if we're going to have a relationship with the God of the universe, if someday we're going to be able to go to be with him forever in heaven, then we've got to be born spiritually. You say, what does that mean? Well, look at, if you have a Bible, John, Gospel of John, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, New Testament, John chapter 3, and beginning with verse 1. Now, there was a man of the Pharisees named Nicodemus, a member of the Jewish ruling council. He was a very religious man. He came to Jesus at night and said, Rabbi, we know you're a teacher who has come from God. For no one can perform the miraculous signs you are doing if God were not with him. In reply, Jesus said this, I tell you the truth. No one can see the kingdom of God unless he is born again. How can a man be born again when he's old? Nicodemus asked. Surely he cannot enter a second time into his mother's womb to be born. Jesus answered, I tell you the truth. No one can enter the kingdom of heaven unless he is born of water and the Spirit. Flesh gives birth to flesh, but the Spirit gives birth to spirit. You should not be surprised at my saying you must be born again. The wind blows wherever it pleases. You hear its sound, but you cannot tell where it comes from or where it's going. So it is with everyone who is born of the Spirit. So you say, how do I get born again? You ask Jesus into your life. He comes in and sets up residence in you. He makes you to spiritually come alive. You are born again. It is a miracle. It's hard to understand it. But when you experience it, you'll know it. So here's my question to you. Are you born again? When were you born again? Are you sure you're born again? If you're not sure, then you need to make sure. So why don't you ask Christ to come into your life? Just pray something like this. Jesus, thank you for dying on the cross for me. Come into my life now. Clean me up. Make your home in my heart. And help me to become the person you always wanted me to be. If you prayed that prayer, or if you pray that prayer someday, or if you have in the past, he's there. He always does what he says he'll do. You are born again if Christ lives in you. Watch out. You're getting ready for a great ride and adventure because you're born again.